First off, I'd like to say my heart and my heart is with the family of Jholie Moussa. Prayers up to her mother for strength and her twin for strength during this hard time. What I'm about to play is a breakdown of, not really even a breakdown, just a run through of facts and how I'm feeling in regards to this situation since it's come uh, to the point where her body has been located, and now this is being looked at as a murder case, basically, a homicide case. Some of the things that we've heard and have seen via video, etc., just don't add up. So, this is my take on it. And you guys know I'm a big-hearted person and a fair individual in general. So, and plus, these are just my feelings and my thoughts about the situation. And I'm human, so hey, I can be wrong. But you know how we do. No judgment zone. We're going to chop it up after the fact. Drop your comments, the way you feeling about the situation, etc., in the comment section. Because I know this one has touched a lot of people the same way it's touched me. Anytime a child comes up missing or lost or a body's found and it's a child, it's a horrible situation. This one's an odd one. This one don't feel good. But we'll chop it up in a minute. Peace and blessings. All right, good people. I know everybody's aware by now that the body that was found in the park, less than a mile from Jholie Moussa's home, was indeed Jholie Moussa. My heart breaks for the family. This is the original story. Um, Everybody's aware basically of how it came to be. She left home around 4-ish, give or take, after school. Twin said that she was distracted, had been doing her hair, and stopped in between doing her hair to Snapchat and text or whatever the case may be. The twin then got anxious, as if, she gotta go, says the twin. So she gets her things on and she heads out. The twin sends her a text that says something to the tune, you good, or you all right, some kind of concerning text. And the twin says she got an odd response, which was that she was headed to a party in Norfolk. The twins' response was, that's like 3 hours away. I don't know if there were any texts in between that, but that's all that we've been told as far as that particular exchange goes. So the next day comes, and the twin hadn't mentioned the fact that her twin sister hadn't come home, nor had she mentioned the fact that her twin sister had said she was going to a party in Norfolk, Virginia, which is 3 hours away. Eventually, the twin did fess up and say, hey, I ain't seen my sister all night, and this is what I know. Based on the twin finally confessing that the twin supposedly went to Norfolk, Virginia, and she hadn't heard from her since, the family contacted police, who told her, the mother, that maybe the twin had run away. The mom pleaded with the police, stating that that's not her daughter's character. She's not that kind of a kid. And basically, that she is the opposite of anyone that would run away. Grades are good. Family unit is tight, allegedly, from what we know. They failed to issue an Amber Alert because basically they were categorizing her as a runaway. But they did miss her as missing after so long. After so many days, the FBI got involved. I think around day 4, the FBI got involved. The police got involved around day, was it 2 or 3? I want to say day 3. The police got involved. Day 4, FBI got involved. And we all know the police and the FBI combined should be like a mega force when it comes to looking for someone. The first thing they would do was talk to the people around the family. Talk to friends, interview family, see who knows what. One of the things that stood out to me about this story is the fact that friends weren't that cooperative. They talked to about 20 or so friends and, people that they were familiar with, and many of them said that they've spoken or heard from Jholie within the time frame that they were looking for Jholie. And then others weren't so cooperative. Is there a reason why some weren't cooperative? And were the friends that were saying that they heard from Jholie really telling the truth? Had they really heard from Jholie? Just like the Norfolk story. Did Jholie really leave out saying she was headed to Norfolk? We know her body was found less than a mile away from the family home. That's a few blocks. That's down the street and around the corner. So is the Norfolk story false? Is the fact that friends were saying that they spoke to Jholie during the time frame that she was missing false? And let's not forget the little boy at the park or the basketball court that stated that the call that the family saw on the list of phone records was made by a gentleman who approached him asking to use his cell phone. And basically he used the cell phone to call Jholie Moussa. Let's not forget that. He described the gentleman as a tall, dark-skinned gentleman with short twists in his hair. Was that true? Is that really what went down? The family were told to kind of do their own things, is what report says, when it comes to the search for Jholie Moussa, as far as getting out and passing out flyers, asking questions, beating the block up. While the FBI is helping, the police are helping, they're helping. There was even this huge search party announced via web. Everybody come get together. We're going to search for Jholie. We're going to find her. And I don't know what area or radius they searched. But by that park being less than a mile away from the family's home, you would think that would be one of the areas that was searched. If not by that huge search party, then of course by the FBI and the police. That would be first on the list. After I finished interviewing friends and family and suspects, now let's get to looking. It's been almost 2 weeks and they just not finding this baby, and it's less than a mile away from the family home. That's fucked up. How much of this story was really real as far as the particulars? I think there's a lot of information that was held back that could have possibly saved this baby's life. I think some not so truths were being told. I think it's gonna be some shit to come out as far as it didn't really happen that way. This wasn't really the case. If I'd have known that she was actually gonna come up no longer living, I would have told 100% the truth. I think this is some bullshit. I think that this baby was hurt by somebody she knew. She wasn't kidnapped by some stranger danger, I don't think. There's too much fishy shit with this one. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel. I know everybody has an opinion about everything. Opinions are like assholes, etc., etc. Trust me, I know the saying. However, something is fishy about this one. During that first set of interviews with the police, well, no, with the news station, I remember, I don't know if it was the father, stepfather, the man with the big scar and stitches on his face. We hadn't seen him in the press since that day. That makes a lot of people question what's up with that. What happened? Is that a defense wound, or did somebody fuck him up because he done something he shouldn't have done, and now they have to cover it up? And I don't know. What's really the tea? See, when stuff happen like this, it leave everything up for speculation. You know, when two and two don't add up, when the stories that's being told aren't look, you can't make the shit make sense. The stories that's being told ain't making no sense, especially based on where the body was found. So now here comes the speculation. Here comes the who, what, when, and why police. You know what I mean? Us naysayers, they're saying, nah, whatever you were saying was foolishness and fuckery. And then his folks was gonna be like, how you know? Hell, how the hell you don't know? That's how I feel. How the hell you don't know there's some foolishly and fuckery when it comes to this whole entire story and how it's playing out and the stuff that we were being told from the beginning. Now, I don't believe that their mother knows anything. I ain't going there. I ain't saying that it's like a Kanika Jenkins thing where everybody was thinking that the mom's involved and it's this big conspiracy cover up, whatever. It's not that. I believe this mom actually don't know what the hell happened, and she's wanting her baby home and all that and the third. But I do believe that some people close to this baby know a little bit more than what they're saying. I do. Y'all know siblings is close. Imagine that times 5, maybe times 10, depending on the relationship. But siblings are close. Twins are even closer. I ain't blaming nobody. I ain't really pointing no fingers. I'm just stating some facts. Siblings are close. Real close, depending on the situation and the family upbringing. Twins are solid. Twins are tight. But then you never know, Maybe she didn't know anything. Maybe the trouble started after that baby left out. Maybe she really thought she was going to Norfolk, Virginia. Maybe she stood outside waiting for her ride to Norfolk, Virginia, and something else happened. It's many possibilities. Many possibilities. But only one story, only one truth. And I don't think we heard it yet. It's going to come out, though. Well, I'm going to be like you guys and sit and wait and see how the other shoe falls or where the other shoe drops in this scenario. She was found in a park, and we know parks have cameras somewhere. Nowadays, in 2016, 17, and 18, these last few years, there's been cameras put out and about in streets where they can find you, pinpoint you, locate you, rewind and press play on you. So let's hope that some of that is done and we find out what really happened to this poor baby. Peace and love, guys. Let me know what you think. I done already spilt the beans on what I feel about the situation. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Everybody knows just as much as I do. Y'all seen the same videos as I've seen. All the information I've posted out there to you guys, now you guys know and we all on the same page. How you feeling about it? Does it make sense to you? Does it sit well with you? Am I alone in thinking that there's fuckery in the game? Drop a line, a comment, and we'll chop it up in the comment section. Peace.